Akira would race through the night sky, a sky that was devoid of any star, a sun that was painted red, and even in the midst of the darkness, a hole that was blacker than that of the deep abyss was forming over the entire country of Japan. A rumbling could be heard, the voices of agony, of pain, and of suffering. The voices of the souls of hell were crying out, waiting to be released. While carrying Toru in his arms, he had hoped to arrive to Miki's as soon as he could. She was the only thing on his mind at that moment. He didn't know what he would do if something happened to her. Saving her was his only priority. The betrayal of Rio. Everything that had happened to him. Why did it have to be this way? Tears would stream down the face of the Devilman. Tears of sorrow. Tears of betrayal. An emptiness for everything he had lost. Meanwhile, Miki and the few friends that she had were attempting to keep her safe as the mob was beginning to form outside her door. Human and demon alike, all mixed together. They had been given their orders, the lies given to them by Rio, that Miki's family were accomplices to the Devilman, that they were enemies that needed to be executed. Even for Miko, who was now a part demon herself, she still looked to Miki as a friend and was willing to protect her by any means necessary, as well as Wamu and the others. The house would be stormed as Miki and the others would escape to the roof, jumping off before getting on foot, running away as the crowd gave chase after them. It seemed as though the streets had turned to hell on earth. For Miki, she knew that she had to survive, although she knew her odds weren't good. In her mind, the one thing she could think about in that moment was Akira. Deep down, a part of her always knew. But Akira was different from everyone else. Even if he was the Devilman, he did not have the heart of a devil. He was as pure and as human as anyone else in this world, because no devil could shed tears like he did. Eventually, the crowd would chase them into a public area where there were people who were tied and gagged to posts, clinging on to life. They were suspected of being devils as well. Wives, husbands, friends, family, sons and daughters, mothers and fathers. People who you were supposed to love unconditionally, being treated in such a harsh and barbaric way. And the crowd, the look in their eyes, the look of something possessed by evil. How could you do this? Miku would say. What is wrong with you? These people, your people. How could you do something so evil? They're the ones that are evil. They're the demons. They're the monsters, just like you. You protect them. And what is your excuse for this? You claim to be human. Look at what you've done to them. These are the people you are supposed to care about. Do you have any heart? You hear lies that are told to you, and you believe them without any hearsay. You claim that they are monsters. No, you are the monsters. It's often said that mankind, that there is no good in them. that all humans are disposed to evil. I don't want to believe that. I can't. But look at what you're doing. You're tearing each other apart. And for what? What does it matter? The bonds that you have formed. The love that used to exist. Why does it matter if it can all go away that easily? Why are we taking this from this bitch? She's in love with the devils, the demons. Yes, she serves with them. Kill the witch! Kill the witch! Kill the witch! Kill the witch! Enough! Akira landed before the group, shielding Wamu, Miko, and Miki. Akira! Taru! Akira, where's my... We'll talk later. It's me you want, right? You want the Devilman? Well, here he is. It's the Devilman. The demon! Kill him! Fine. If I am the ire of your hatred, then I will bear it all. But leave them alone. We can't leave. Evil must be destroyed. It must be purged. And fire and flame will destroy you all. They're innocent. No more. No more. I won't let it end like this. Akira, get out of here. Akira fell to his knees as he raised his hands into the air. Kill me. Let these people go. They're innocent. You have been lied to. Like we should take your word for it. Yeah. Why should we believe him? He's a monster. He'll lie. He'll do anything. We shouldn't trust him. Let's kill him already. Hey, look. Is he shedding tears? Oh, God, he's crying. What kind of demon cries? Oh, what's the matter, demon? You're supposed to be the Devilman, right? Ugh. Come on, then. Show us who you truly are. Don't try to fool us. You're a monster. A demon. Demon. Monster. Devilman, die. You have to stop. Please. All of this is wrong. Aww, the little demon's crying. You want your mommy? Where is she, huh? You wanted to read you a bedtime story? I don't want you to die. I don't want any of this. Why? Why can't you see? I just want you all to live. Life is precious. It shouldn't be thrown away. It shouldn't be taken so carelessly. But no one understands. Even while the crowd continued to scorn him, there were children amongst them who could feel no lies. Even while the people threw their sticks and stones, while people continued to beat on Akira and stab him over, he refused to fight. It got to the point where the people were starting to become worried, for a behemoth that called himself Devilman, he didn't really act like a devil. His tears continued to flow. Miki was being held back by Miko. Miko knew better. Akira was going to allow himself to become a martyr. He would rather die than raise his hands against those who were blind in ignorance and bigotry. But one child chose differently, another path. He lifted his hand towards Akira to wipe away his tears, and others began to do the same, much to the chagrin of the crowd. Some were calling back the children in earnest, believing that this was all a trick, but yet none ever came. It got to the point where it was unsettling, where there wasn't even satisfaction in beating on Akira anymore. A businessman would step forward. Are you really the monster that they say you are? What are you really? I am a devil. I am the demon with the heart of a human. I fight for the humans. I fight for peace. I will not raise my hand against you. I don't want to fight you. I am not your enemy. The man would hold Akira up, as Akira would transform back into his human state. I had a son. If he had lived, he would probably be as old as you are now. The man would hold his hand to Akira's chest. A beating heart, a human heart. Slowly, the crowd would begin to turn from their ways. To Miki, even she was drawn to tears as hopefully they were now starting to see what she already knew. That Akira was no monster. Among them in the crowd, there was Koda. Akira! Koda? I'm just... Akira would open his arms as Koda fell into them. Perhaps he had finally seen the truth. That they could change. That they didn't have to be the monsters. At least that's what he thought. Because suddenly a grin would appear on Koda's face. A sadistic, sinister grin. As a few of his cohorts would transform. Horns growing from his head as he impaled Akira in the chest. The others holding him down and biting and slashing and tearing into him. You damn fool! What? You think we're gonna give this up? Hell no. It's time for a change, Devilman. We run this now. This is our time. Our world. A rampage would ensue. Miko would attempt to protect Miki and her brother. They were swarmed from all sides, human, demon alike. In the frenzy, the slashing and the killing would start. Akira was held down and forced to watch. The bloodshed, the carnage. Mothers holding on to their children as they were torn and ripped apart. Fathers attempting to protect their family only for them to be killed. Violence begin violence. And then there was Miki, who was racing towards him. Akira begged her to stop. He begged her to stop. But she didn't. Immediately, she was grabbed from behind. A man with a large machete drove it into her spine, crackling through her rib cage and dragging the blade all the way down. Mickey!
Akira.
Mickey! No! Stop! Please! No! 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 Stop! I said stop! Akira would transform into the Devilman, ripping everyone around him. But it was too late. What was left of Miki, what they had done to her. Miki! 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 Why? 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 Miki. Why? I love you, Miki. I'm gonna kill you! Akira's body would be enveloped by flames as he looked to the crowd that had killed Miki. You want a demon? Bitch, please! I am the devil himself, and I will send you straight to hell! As Akira was ready to incinerate them all, a shielding fire would stop him. His father had returned. Akira, you shut the hell up! I don't want to hear it. Now you choose to come, huh? You bastard! I always wanted to know what I hated. And now I know. I know better than anyone. I hate you! You left me again! Like you always did! Akira, shut up! When Mom died, I needed you. You weren't there for me. When I needed you, you just left. You didn't think about how it affected me. And now she's gone. They deserve to die. All of them. I don't care. I don't care anymore. They started this. And I'm gonna end it. Akira, you can't. Why not? Why not? Tell me why the hell I can't do it. I got the power to. I can burn this whole bitch down if I wanted to. So don't tell me I can't. I'll start with you. Akira, shut up. Akira shot hellfire towards his father as he blocked it with his scepter, telling everyone to run. You're right, Akira. I failed you as a father, but that doesn't mean I shut up! The entire ground would quake in flames as Akira would attack at his father over and over again. Father and son engaged in a battle that was heated, a fight that could go to the death. For Akira, he let out all of his anger, all of that hatred, the vitriol that he had been holding in for 9 years. 9 long years. Akira, snap out of it! I was wrong. I shouldn't have left you behind. I know I shouldn't. It's too late for that! I wanted to burn all of it. You don't know. You don't. I do. I know what it's like, Akira. To want to destroy everything. To want to end it all. But trust me, this won't do you any good. Miki wouldn't want this from you. She would have wanted to live. She was the kindest soul. Better than most. She saw the best in the worst. And look what they did to her. They butchered her. Like a damn animal. Why are they wrong? Tell me that. Tell me. Why do the humans deserve to live? All they do is destroy. They take. They kill. They lie. That is their nature. That is all they are good for. If you ask me, there's no difference between a human and a demon. Shut your mouth! Damien would shoot back at Akira. Or do you think that your mother was a demon? Do you, boy? And don't you dare say it to my face. I loved her. And I love you. Akira. There isn't a day that goes by when I don't think about ending all of it. I've seen what humanity is capable of. The atrocities that they can commit. Trust me, son. I know better than anyone. You are not a monster. The heart that beats inside of you is the heart of a human and a demon. Or do you think that the tears you shed are yours alone? When you cry, he cries with you. Inside Akira's own mind, for the first time, he saw it. He saw someone kneeling beside him. Akira the human, Amon the devil. Both of them kneeling in unison as tears streamed from their face. He cries with you. They are not your tears alone. A demon that can shed tears for the weak. You think you are separate from each other, but you are not. You are one in the same. You are a lot of things, Akira. But you are not a monster. My son is not a monster. The woman I love gave birth to the greatest thing in my life. And I will not allow you to call what she gave to me a monster. She loved you. She sacrificed herself to keep you alive. Do you think she would do that if she were a monster, Akira? I, what am I supposed to do? I can't. All I feel is pain. And I want it to stop. Damien pulled his son into a hug. Let it out. Let it out. Father and son would be enveloped by a pillar of fire. Akira allowing for his flames to burn, and Damien absorbing it, until finally they were standing in a crater of their own making. It's okay, son. I promise you everything will be okay. It's not the end. You know that. We can still save her. How? How can we? They can destroy the body, but they cannot destroy the soul. And that you are correct about, my friend. Urahara would arrive, along with Jinta and Uriu, along with Mr. Tisai. Mr. Handclogs, I'm sorry about your friend. No one deserves to be treated like that. But right now, we have a bigger issue at hand. Urahara pointed to the sky. The solstice is almost in full bloom. The gateway will be at its weakest. The border that aligns between hell and our realm is like a fishing net. You could say that it keeps the bigger, more dangerous demons out, but like a filter, the smaller ones are able to get through the cracks. If enough of them get through, the more powerful ones will congeal together to break way. We can't allow that to happen. I believe your friend is going to try his damnedest to see to it that it does. Rio. Leave this to me, Akira. I promise you, I won't fail. I've called backup as well. We've all got our reinforcements, Urahara would say. I believe they're getting to work right now. I'll save pandemonium for you guys. I have work to do. Right. Akira, Damien would say. Right. They would both fly off as Akira looked back to the body of Miki one final time. He could only hope that when this was all over, he could see her again. In the meantime, Urahara would pull out his Zanpakuto. He held it into the air and closed his eyes. Jinta, Uriu, get the gi guy ready. Roger. Understood. Mr. Tisai. Right. Kido, number 12. No. Where are you? I'm right here. So, I'm dead, huh? Miki would say. That you are. I'm really sorry. We were trying to get here as soon as we could. All of it happened so sudden, I didn't think I would. I don't blame you, sir, but how exactly do you know Akira and his father? Are you friends? Something like that. Anywho, I was hoping I wouldn't have to do something like this, but desperate times call for desperate measures. Yeah, oh, Miki said, looking at her body. Oh, Akira suffered so much because of this. Yeah, and now he's about to go kick Rio's ass. But we need to get you up and at him. That's why I've had this prepared. Huh? It's called a Gigai. It's like a body for souls, specifically for Shinigami. But I'm going to be making an exception for you. Wait, I'm going to be placed in that thing? Uh-huh, Genta would say. It's a whole process, so once you're in there, it'll effectively be your body. But I'd make sure that my soul doesn't come apart from it again. Understood. Quick question. Why does she have red hair? And why is she dressed in a yellow and black cat costume? Oh, it's a superhero costume, Gento would say. I drew some of the rough draft designs, Uryu would say. Yeah, we were looking for clothes, and this is what they threw onto her. Interesting. So, like, when I'm in this Gigai, am I going to be regular, or am I going to have, like, super mystical power majigs or whatever? Miko! I'm really sorry, Miki. Miko! Do you have one for her? Can you do anything? I'm sorry, but this is the only one we've got. Are you serious? No, I'm not going to let her die and... It'll be alright. Really. Actually, if you could do me a favor. Huh? I got this power. It wasn't right. The power of a demon. If I can't do much with it since I'm about to go, give it to her. What? Huh. Taking the demon's power and putting it into the Gigai? I don't know. I've never done anything like that. But I'm always down to make a challenge, I guess. We're gonna have to work quickly. Miko, please, you don't have to and... Miki? I love you. If I can do anything to help, I want to. So please, let me be selfish, just this once, and let me give this to you. Okay, Miki would say. I accept. Thank you, Miko. In the meantime, Rio had not left his position. He looked to the sky as Tokyo was falling all around him. He wondered how things were going with Akira. Well, he hoped. And soon he would get his answer. It took you long enough, Akira. Oh, and you brought your father with you. I'm honored. Although, I can't say it's the first time we've met. Hellstorm. Pandemonium. You're not going to escape this time. And you've told that to me 6 times before. What will make this time any different? What? That you brought your donated sperm to the equation? Your loose cannon of a son The Crybaby. I'm so scared. That's enough, Akira would say. You're going to pay for what you did to Miki. Oh, she's gone. Well, this is interesting. I thought you'd be bawling your tears out. I mean, my precious Miki's dead. Boo-hoo-hoo. Yeah, keep making jokes, you son of a bitch. Now we're getting feisty. I've wanted you to have that look in your eyes for so long, Akira. But you know, we could have avoided all of this if you had kept it to just you and me. But then you got those other brats involved. Then your deadbeat of a father chose to come back. Had to make me expedite my plans. But I gotta say, this is truly perfect. 30 minutes to midnight. That's when we'll be at the peak of the solstice. And that's when they'll come flooding in. It'll be glorious. Because now we can finally take back our place. I thought that you, of all people, would understand, Damien. But no. And now it's come to this. There's nothing to understand, Pandemonium. You are going to die. Well, we've made it this far. Now it's time for the main event. If you really think you're ready, all three of them would transform. Then give it your best shot. So, no more hiding, Damien would say. I have no reason to. I can finally be my true self. Enough with the talk, Akira would say. I'm ready to kill. As am I, son. This is going to be fun. The stage was now set. Father and son joined together in their common hatred. The final 30 minutes were now on the clock. On this night, it would either mark the salvation for mankind or its destruction. This concludes Devilman Crybaby Summer of 1999. What If Akira Was the Son of Hellstorm, Part 9. As always, if you enjoyed today's video and everything else that we have to offer, then please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, and hit that bell for post notifications so you can stay up to date on everything that is PowerCore Productions and Podcastings that's come out now and in the future. Stay tuned tomorrow as we will actually be concluding Devilman Crybaby Summer of 1999. And originally it was going to be done in 11 parts, but thankfully the script and the way everything is lined up, we'll actually be able to conclude with part 10. So tomorrow will be the series finale for this 10-part kind of prequel Defenders miniseries, if you will. Kind of like the prequel as we get into the road to Shibuya. But all in all, I've had a lot of fun making this story, and I can't wait to give you guys the series finale. Definitely got a lot planned, going to be going all out for this one. So it'll probably be an hour long, hour-ish or so, to kind of wrap everything up and to kind of set up what's to come in the future. So anyway, that's going to do it for the end of today's video. I'm Javon Harrington with PowerCore Productions and Podcastings, signing off, and I'll see you next time.